If you're thinking about how much is enough for retirement, you're probably contemplating a retirement and need to know how to pay for it. If you are, that's good because one of the challenges we face is how we're going to fund our retirement. Determining then how much retirement savings is enough depends on a number of factors. They include your lifestyle and your current income. Either way, you want to make sure that you have plenty of money in your retirement savings so you don't work too hard, or work at all, during your golden years. If you're already thinking about retirement and you're not sure whether your savings is in good shape, it may make sense to speak with a financial advisor to help you set up a savings plan. Welcome to the channel. In this video, we will try to answer the question of how much money you will need to retire. Before I delve into the topic, please take a moment to like the video, comment in the section below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. The goal of this channel is to publish more related contents like this one on a regular basis. Liking the video, sharing it, and subscribing to the channel helps grow the channel. Now, let's get back to the topic. So, how much is enough for retirement? Your needs and expectations might be different in retirement than others. Because of that, there's no magic number out there. In other words, how much is enough for retirement depends on a myriad of personal factors. However, the conventional wisdom out there is that you should have $1 million to $1.5 million, or that your retirement savings should be 10 to 12 times your current income. Even $1 million may not be enough to retire comfortably. According to a report from a major personal finance website, Go Banking Rates, you could easily blow $1 million in as little as 12 years. Go Banking Rates concludes that a better way to figure out how long $1 million will last you largely depends on your state. For example, if you live in California, the report found $1 million will last you 14 years, 3 months, 7 days. Whereas if you live in Mississippi, $1 million will last you 23 years, 2 months, 2 days. In other words, how much is enough for retirement largely depends on the state you reside. For some, coming up with that much money to retire comfortably can be scary, especially if you haven't saved any money for retirement, or if your savings is not where it's supposed to be. Another factor to consider when trying to determine how much money you need to retire is your current lifestyle and expected lifestyle. So, what is your current lifestyle? To determine how much you need to save for retirement, you should determine how much your expenses are currently now and whether you intend to keep the current lifestyle during retirement. So, if you're making $110,000 and live off of $90,000, then multiply $90,000 by 20. With that number in mind, start working toward a retirement saving goals. However, if you intend to eat and spend lavishly during retirement, then you'll obviously have to save more. And the same is true if you intend to reduce your expenses during retirement. You can save less money now. The best way to start saving for retirement is to contribute to a tax-advantaged retirement account. It can be a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, or a 401 account. A 401k account should be your best choice, because the amount you can contribute every year is much more than a Roth IRA and traditional IRA. Here's how to do it effectively. First, see if you can max out your 401k. If you're lucky enough to have a 401k plan at your job, you should contribute to it or max it out if you're able to. The contribution limit for a 401k plan if you're under 50 years old is $19,000 in 2019. If you're funding a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, the limit is $6,000. Second, automate your retirement savings. If you're contributing to an employer 401k plan, that money automatically gets deducted from your paycheck. But if you're funding a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, you have to do it yourself. So set up an automatic deposit for your retirement account from a savings account. If your employer offers direct deposit, you can have a portion of your paycheck deposited directly into that savings account. A second aspect to consider when determining how much money you will need in retirement is life expectancy. How long do you expect to live? Have your parents or grandparents lived through 80 seconds or 90 seconds or 100 seconds? If so, there is a chance you might live longer in retirement if you're in good health. Therefore, you need to adjust your savings goal higher. Lastly, a third factor to consider when determining how much money is needed in retirement is to consider seeking financial advice. Saving money for retirement may not be your strong suit. Therefore, you may need to work with a financial advisor to boost your retirement income. For example, if you have a lot of money sitting in your retirement savings account, a financial advisor can help with investment options. The bottom line is, figuring out how much is enough for retirement depends on how much retirement will cost you and what lifestyle you intend to have. Once you know the answer to these two questions, you can start working towards your savings goal. I hope you enjoyed the video. After watching the video, what are your thoughts? How much you will think you will need for retirement. Is $500K enough? Can you retire with $1.5 million comfortably? Can you retire with $2 million? Share your thoughts in the comments below.